Archangel Michael says, "A stranger has been asking about you in your neighborhood, and this is not a coincidence but a divinely orchestrated moment. There's something powerful happening behind the scenes that you need to know about. This isn't random curiosity. There's a spiritual purpose behind this person seeking you out. The universe has guided you to this message because it's time for you to understand what's really happening. This revelation is meant for you specifically, and the timing couldn't be more perfect. Your spiritual journey has attracted this attention for a reason. This stranger's appearance isn't what it seems on the surface. It holds the power to completely transform your understanding of your spiritual path and divine purpose. What you're about to discover about why this person is seeking, you will open your eyes to a truth that's been hidden from you. Take a deep breath because this revelation is meant to awaken something within your soul. Your spirit has been waiting for this message. When you understand why this stranger has been asking about you, pieces of your life that seem disconnected will suddenly come together. This is not about fear, but about recognizing a divine appointment that's been set up by the heavens. Your soul recognizes the importance of this message, even if your mind doesn't yet understand. The universe has aligned everything perfectly to bring you this revelation at exactly the right moment. If you're ready to discover the truth about this stranger and their divine purpose in your life, type Amen now and prepare your heart to receive this powerful insight. Let this divine knowledge flow through you and anchor your spirit in protection and awareness. Archangel Michael whispers, "Not all messengers wear wings. Some appear as strangers asking questions. This person who's been inquiring about you carries an energy your soul recognizes, even if you haven't met them yet. The divine often works through unexpected channels, sending people into your life path when important spiritual messages need to be delivered. This stranger hasn't appeared by accident. They've been spiritually guided to seek you out, carrying something meant specifically for you. The questions they're asking aren't random curiosity, but divinely inspired seeking. You've been feeling a shift in energy lately, haven't you? That's because this spiritual connection is already forming, even before a physical meeting has taken place. The heavens work in mysterious ways, sometimes using seemingly ordinary encounters to deliver extraordinary spiritual awakenings, like this video to claim the divine protection surrounding you as this spiritual encounter unfolds. You're stepping into a higher awareness of how the spiritual realm works through physical messengers. Let this moment ground you in the truth that you are seen, known, and divinely guided. The stranger asking about you is part of a larger spiritual tapestry being woven through your life with perfect divine timing. The angels have orchestrated this encounter for a specific spiritual purpose. This stranger is connected to your soul journey in ways that transcend ordinary understanding. Before your soul entered this human experience, agreements were made with other souls who would help you awaken at specific moments in your life. This person asking about you is fulfilling one of these sacred soul contracts. You felt the energy of this approaching connection, but didn't know how to interpret it. Now, everything is aligning perfectly. The meeting that's been divinely arranged is ready to unfold, and the spiritual realm is guiding both of you toward it. What you'll discover through this encounter will shift your understanding of why certain events have happened in your life. The divine doesn't create random meetings. Each person who seeks you out carries a piece of your spiritual puzzle. Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear this divine appointment, for it has been arranged for your spiritual growth and protection." The confusion about why this stranger keeps appearing has limited your ability to recognize the divine message they carry. This moment is your spiritual awakening to how the heavens work through human encounters. Type 777 to receive the clarity and discernment needed to recognize this divine messenger when they appear. This number sequence opens your spiritual eyes to see beyond surface appearances. If you wish to express your support and strengthen the protective energy surrounding this revelation, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $50. The universe recognizes this exchange and returns divine protection tenfold. The universe is orchestrating an encounter that will open doors you never knew existed. This is your moment of divine recognition. The angels have been carefully arranging this meeting, ensuring the timing is perfect for both souls involved. They've watched you prepare spiritually for this moment, even when you weren't aware of it. The divine has spoken clearly. The time for this spiritual connection has arrived. This stranger isn't just a random person. They carry a message that resonates with your soul's deepest purpose. It's confirmation that your spiritual journey matters and is recognized by the heavens. You've sensed something important approaching, haven't you? That's because your intuition has been preparing you to recognize this divine messenger. You're more spiritually attuned than you realize, and this encounter will only strengthen your connection to divine guidance. Type 11 to affirm your spiritual readiness and open your heart to recognize this divine messenger. You are protected and guided by Archangel Michael as this spiritual encounter approaches. This stranger isn't seeking you by accident, but through divine guidance that speaks to their soul. They may not even fully understand why they feel drawn to find you, only that something within them knows it's important. This divine appointment has been written in the stars long before either of you entered this life. The spiritual connection between you serves a higher purpose that's about to be revealed. The angels have been carefully guiding both your paths to intersect at exactly the right moment. What seems like curiosity or coincidence on the surface has profound spiritual significance underneath. This person carries energy, information, or healing that your soul has been waiting to receive. The divine timing of this revelation isn't random but perfectly calculated for your spiritual growth. Archangel Michael says, "Divine messengers often appear in ordinary form, but your soul will recognize the light they carry." This spiritual encounter is like the sun breaking through clouds after a long, dark time. It's your moment to recognize heavenly guidance in human form. Type 11 to activate your spiritual discernment fully. Let this divine wisdom wash over you and sharpen your ability to see beyond physical appearances. The truth about this stranger's purpose is becoming clear even now. You are completely protected as this divine encounter approaches. Archangel Michael surrounds you with a shield of blue light, ensuring that this meeting serves your highest spiritual good. The heavenly realms understand that unexpected connections can sometimes feel concerning, especially when someone is asking about you. But the angels are guiding this entire situation, creating a safe space for divine message delivery. This stranger connects directly to your soul's purpose and the spiritual path you're walking. Their appearance is not random but carefully orchestrated by the divine. As you prepare to understand their true purpose, know that nothing is expected of you except openness. The heavens have arranged this meeting as a blessing, bringing exactly what your spirit needs at this precise moment. When you recognize the divine purpose behind this stranger's appearance, your spiritual journey will shift into clearer focus. Past experiences that seem disconnected will suddenly reveal themselves as preparation for this very moment. The spiritual lessons you've been learning have all been leading to this divine appointment. This isn't just about a curious person. It's about accurate spiritual perception of how the divine works through human messengers. The heavens see your readiness for this next step, even when you doubt yourself. This encounter acts as a spiritual catalyst, activating gifts and awareness that have been dormant within you. The ripple effects will touch every area of your life as you begin to recognize divine messengers more clearly. Your spiritual sensitivity will heighten, relationships will deepen, and your purpose will come into sharper focus because you'll be operating from a place of spiritual discernment about the people placed in your path. Type 444 to align with the divine plan unfolding through this spiritual encounter. Each step you take toward recognizing this messenger will be divinely guided and protected. Trust the process as your awareness expands. Archangel Michael says, "There is no greater blessing than recognizing divine guidance when it stands before you in human form." This is why the revelation comes now, because your soul has reached the perfect spiritual readiness to receive what this messenger brings. Recognizing divine messengers requires opening your spiritual senses fully. The stranger asking about you may appear ordinary, but your soul will feel a distinct energy in their presence. Trust this inner knowing. When this divinely arranged meeting occurs, take a moment to center yourself in divine protection. Notice how you feel in their presence. Divine messengers bring a sense of peace even when delivering challenging truths. This isn't about fear or suspicion, but about spiritual clarity. The divine often works through unexpected channels, using people who may not even realize they're carrying spiritual messages. Your heightened awareness will help you receive what's meant for you while releasing what isn't. This spiritual discernment is a gift being activated within you now. The transformation that follows divine recognition is gentle but profound. You'll find yourself naturally attracting more spiritual synchronicities and meaningful encounters after this awakening. This divinely orchestrated encounter heals the spiritual wounds of feeling isolated on your path. How many times have you wondered if the divine was really guiding you? How often have you longed for clear signs? The heavens have heard these prayers. This stranger's appearance creates unity between your human experience and divine guidance, bridging the gap between what you've hoped for and what is spiritually manifesting. Type 888 to claim the healing and spiritual connection coming through this divine encounter. This number sequence activates the frequency of divine recognition and heavenly orchestration. The angels are weaving your path with perfect precision, connecting you with exactly who you need to meet at exactly the right time. You are exactly where you need to be. This revelation about the stranger asking for you marks a turning point in your spiritual awareness. It's not just information, it's transformation. As you open to recognize divine messengers in human form, your entire perception shifts. The person who missed spiritual signs makes way for the soul who clearly sees divine orchestration everywhere. This is your spiritual awakening to how the heavens communicate through earthly encounters. Type 999 to embrace the transformation happening in your spiritual perception. This number sequence activates completion of old limited thinking and spiritual expansion into new awareness. The divine is elevating your consciousness, and recognizing this messenger is just the beginning. You are stepping into spiritual maturity like never before. This message has reached you by divine design. The divine messenger seeking you will appear at the perfect moment, shifting your energy and spiritual path in profound ways. Trust what's unfolding. Archangel Michael says you are divinely guided and protected as this encounter approaches. The heavens are with you, orchestrating this meeting for your highest good. You are never alone. As you move forward with this new awareness, doors will open that once seemed closed. Your spiritual perception will sharpen, not because it's new, but because you finally recognize what the angels have been arranging all along. Open your heart to receive the divine message being delivered through this human messenger.